Hello my beautiful crocheters. Today we're going to be going over stitchfiddle.com, everything Stitch Fiddle. Well, I don't know everything Stitch Fiddle because I haven't completely figured out. I haven't really needed to use all the things, but we're going to go through all the things that I do in order to make my own pictures, whatever I find, into crochet tapestries and into the graph that you need in order to make crochet tapestries. This is basically what I use. If you haven't come from my other video, because people had suggested it in the comments that I should do this crochet sweater video, I go over putting tapestries on crochet sweaters. So this is how I do it. Like if I want to just put, like, say you want to put a simple star, a simple heart, but it's not the right shape, it's not as wide as you want, there's too many rows outside of it, this is how you can perfectly make what size you want with trial and error. Like you want to, this would honestly be easier if you guys did this along with me. So like if you watch this on something else and then open up your laptop, or I have used my tablet, my iPad before, but it is easiest on the laptop. But you can make it on your laptop and then log in on your account and then open it on your iPad or phone and then follow it. So like it's accessible wherever you need it to be. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I know most people will make crochet graphs, will make crochet tapestries off of the ones that they find on like Pinterest or something. That's what I used to do before, but this just opens a whole new realm of opportunity, of amazingness to make whatever your heart desires. I'm going to actually make this because I'm going to be dropping a pattern eventually. I just made the first. Eventually you'll see a fail video come out where basically I failed to make the pattern on the first try. But now that I know the changes I want to make, I'm going to be making the crochet tapestry that I'm going to be using for that video, and also probably what I'm going to like send a link in my pattern so that like if they want to adjust the tapestry graph wherever they want, then they can do so. So let's go do that. I'm going to be screen recording my laptop and then probably put me in like the top corner or something. So let me do that real quick. So if I'm looking down, I honestly probably won't be looking at you guys at all because you're not my computer, so you can't really help me. But I'll just be here as like your little friend to guide you. It is stitchfiddle.com. and I'm already logged in. So you can see like all my old graphs. The free version only allows you to have like a certain amount, but honestly, like if you don't need the graph anymore, just delete it. But let's not go into that. I just want to do simple. So what you do first is you're going to go to your home and then you're going to press create new. I guess technically what you would do first would be off a Stitch Fiddle. So I'm going to take you guys in that process too. So what I need actually right now is a Spider-Man spider. Like I just need the spider. Yes, okay, this is perfect, right? So I'm gonna take this, I'm just gonna copy it or save it. Say that this is the size that you want. It's already how much you need on the outside. You just want it to like the spider to fill the whole thing. Whatever the picture is, say it's fine. But say it's like for a sweater, it's not the shape of a sweater, it's too tall. It's actually covering the whole sweater. We don't necessarily want that. Like maybe we want it only on a small amount, maybe whatever, right? So what I like to do is I use Google Slides, which you could use anything that kind of has picture, like that just allows you, you can see the sweater already, that kind of allows you to change, okay, that's not what I wanted, to change the shape and where it is and whatever. So typically if I'm doing like one made shape, I want the background to be the same color. So like the background's white, so you can't tell where the background starts and ends. But at the end of the day, we can change the colors later. So if the background doesn't match completely right now, like let me do an example of Spider-Man spider. Like this. Say this is the spider I chose. Maybe I'll just do that for the purpose of this video. Say I chose this spider and like, okay, the background's red, but this is white, so like we can't really change the size or anything, except like if I crop it to how I want or whatever. So I'm gonna crop the picture to kind of the size I want, but also pretend as if the background, I guess at the end of the day too, like you could also change the background of, like that would be easier if you could change the background to like the color too, so like that it all matches. The whole point of this is basically what I'm saying is we're gonna screenshot, or yeah, we're gonna screenshot the picture that we have on here to fit how we want it to be. So for example, for this, it's going to be like a zip up cardigan. So I kind of want it to be taller and not as wide. So like I don't want all this. So when I go to screenshot, I don't know if I can even, like, on here you can just screenshot like so. I'm only going to get, like, I want the spider to be down more. That was a problem I had with the cardigan, is that it wasn't down, but like you want to make sure it's in the middle. So I want it to be down more and kind of longer, right? So I'm gonna capture this. So basically I take the screenshot. I had to pause the screen recording to do this, but so basically I took a screenshot, right? So this is all that's going into the graph. This is how tall, wide, kind of like, it doesn't have to be perfect, but kind of how big you want your stitch fiddle graph to be. So now we're gonna go into create your chart. I do crochet. It's gonna be crochet color work because we're just going side to side, like pixel crochet, graph, whatever. That's what we're doing. And then I do no preference. And then how to start, empty from own design is like if you want to draw it yourself, but we're going to do from picture for this one. So now I'm going to get my screenshot, wherever that is, the spider, and we have this. So what it's saying right now is that it's 107 rows wide and 150 columns tall. Who knows? You guys didn't pay me for this. I don't know, but that is too much. We don't really want to do that. Maybe we want a small one. For me, I just want the sweater. So like, I don't want it that big. So kind of what I want is, I know I want this graph to be 40 wide. So I'm just going to lessen it. And obviously the smaller you go, it's not going to be as good quality, but that's fine. Okay guys, yeah, whatever. So you don't want it, yeah, so I know I want it to be 40, so I'm just gonna go down until it's 40 wide, right? So we have this spider, but it's kind of like a mess, right? And also it's not necessarily the height I want, because I want it to be longer than 57, right? So what I could do is I could crop it again. So like maybe this time I don't want it as wide, but I want it taller. So then I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna crop it again so that like it's taller and a little bit skinnier. So you can do that again. So now I just go back and do it. So you play with a little, kind of want to know your dimensions that you want before, like how many stitches you want, because the 40 wide is going to be like how many you change, and then the going up is basically going to be how many like rows of half double crochet or single crochet or whatever you do. So, okay, so this is more what I'm vibing with. And then say it's not the exact number you're going for, because I kind of want it to be 40 by 90, right? But we can change that later. Yeah, this is also, I feel like, cuter. Yeah, that spider definitely looks better. So what we're gonna do now, we have a bajillion colors, right? We're not gonna do 20 different colors of yarn, so that's just way too much. So what I'm gonna do is bring it down to like 2. Even sometimes if you do 2, like it kind of takes some of it apart. So what I like to do is a little bit, I'll maybe do 3, and then you can combine the colors later so that it's only 2 colors. And say it has like a lot more, say this is not exactly what you're going for, like you want it to still kind of look more like it, that's fine. We can change all this later. So right now I'm at 4074 and I want to be at 4090, and I want the spider to look a little better. So what we're going to do is we're going to save the chart, right? So now we have this chart. It did the pictures, whatever, but I still want 2 colors and I still want the spider to look a little different. You can go to the left side. I really hope it's still recording. Okay. You can go to the left side and click on the color you want to fix with. So like I can go back to the spider and kind of look like how it looks so that I can fix it, have it be a little more connected, look more like a spider. Does it have a head up there? Oh yeah, it kind of has like 2 here. No, I don't like that. And just go through and kind of edit it how you like. Like there's some gaps here. Yeah, maybe I'll add one there. No, I don't really like that. Oh yeah, that one looks better. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go through, do all that. I don't really like ones that have like the floating one, but whatever. Okay, so now the spider looks good, but actually I'm not making a regular Spider-Man one. I'm actually going to be making a Gwen one. So I'm going to click on the color, and then I'm gonna go to like this little color palette one. And so this allows you, when you click on the color you want, so let's just go back, you're in the color palette and you click on the color. So I actually want the background to be white because the background is going to be white. Okay, so it lets us change the color. And then we have the spider. I want the color to actually be, it's like a dark pink. Yeah. Is it like this one? I don't remember the exact color, but you get the gist. But look, now it's like, ooh, like that's weird. So you could either change the black to be the same color, or you could press X, right? And it's gonna merge a color. So it's like, okay, I can't completely get rid of this color, so let me put it with another color. So I want the black, all the blacks to turn pink, so that's the one that I'm clicking. And then we have the spider. I could use a little work here. So now we have all that, right? But I still want 90 rows, and I want to make sure everything's even. So like that the spider's completely in the middle. So like, okay, this is 5, this is 5. So it's in the middle, but I want to have a decent amount at the top, and I want to have 90. So what you do is you're going to right click, or whatever that is for you guys. You right click, and then you can add how many rows you want, either above or below. So say I wanted to add a row above it. Okay, good, now we're at 75. But then I was like, okay, this spider's too high, so maybe I want to add the row below. So like you just click in the area you want, but you're just going to keep adding rows until it's the desired whatever you want. So I'm going to do this until I'm at 90. I might still change the spider a little because I don't know if I'm a complete fan. And they have little number guidances, and also wherever you click your mouse, it tells you the exact square you're in, which is helpful because who is trying to count where this exact square is, but you need to know it later. So like I know it's 20 up, 24 over. So let me just keep adding it until it's at 90. Any day now. Okay, we're at 86, 88. Okay guys, the spider is like really low now. Maybe I should add some at the bottom. I don't know, I kind of want the spider low though. Add row below. Okay, so how many are we at? Oh, we're at 91, so I'm gonna delete one. No. Okay, delete row, there we go. Okay, but low-key, I'm gonna have to move the spider later, but besides the point. So yeah, now we have all that, and then here's like really like the kicker to like why this is so amazing, why I literally love Stitchville, is you go to this little part right here, and it's called Progress Tracker. So now this is like really what I wanted to show my pattern people, because not only, okay, you could sit and you could follow my graph, but it's not going to tell you online, like it's not going to tell you when I just show you the graph where to put your stitch. You're gonna have to actually sit there and count, and then on top of that you don't have a progress tracker. So basically like once I do this first row, I'm good. Once I do this row, I'm good. Good. But it's actually crazy because, so like this is for your typical, but I'm actually going to be more, okay, actually I can change the direction. I didn't even know that. Let's see. Left to right, that's what I wanted, because for mine I'm actually going to be working side to side, so now I can click it however I want. But that's pretty much all the features I use. I haven't even seen, okay, written instructions. Interesting. Like maybe you can play around with other stuff. You can download it, you can undo, draw stitches. Okay, that's not right. But whatever, I haven't really played around with a lot of it, but this is basically all I really need when making my crochet graphs, and it's just so good to personalize and make it your own. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna have to play around with this a little bit more to get it to the exact spider I want, because I kind of want each side to kind of look the same. But that's pretty much all I do. I really hope that you found this helpful. It was such a game changer for me. Once I saw, all you need to see is like that one TikTok on your For You page, and your whole life is changed and everything in life is better. And that's what I'm sharing with you guys today. So I hope this made sense. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you liked it and are so excited for my pattern, also let me know, because I'm telling you, I probably will foreshadow this in like the past a million videos that I'm making, because it is taking me a minute to figure it out, but this is life-changing. But thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.